Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Slap Out Lash Girl Melissa, and I'm going to show you how to do a beautiful matte eye look today. I don't have anything on yet. I went ahead and did everything else on my face. You've got some little pouty on my lips. But we're going to finish this out. I have company coming and I got to hurry up. I want to do this quickly for you. And I'm going to use 3 different colors today, and they are Splurge Cream Shadows by Younique, and they're fabulous. They're matte, then they go on flawlessly. And let me show you the 3 colors. The lightest color is called Victorious, and then I have Faithful, and then I have Bittersweet. And Bittersweet is a beautiful coral color that I'm going to use on my lid. And this is the color Victorious. It's a very nude, very light color. Isn't that pretty? That is a pretty color. It's not much of a color, but it's gorgeous on your eyes. It's a very, very nude color. And then this one is called Faithful. And Faithful is more of a brown mauve. Beautiful on your eyes. Wait till you see it. And these go on so easy, and they blend so well together. And you can just put these on, and they're pretty much flawless once you get them on. Now this is Bittersweet. Isn't that pretty? Corally peach color. So I've got on a little color like that today, so I was trying to match myself up with my outfit. I hope y'all are doing great today. We are doing an Easter egg hunt today. That's what we're doing, and I'm trying to get ready for that. So let me get started with this. The first thing I do with this color right here, fave for hooded eyes. Yeah, it is great. This is a beautiful color. Beautiful color. And what I do with this one, now I use the, this is a cream shadow brush by Younique. You can use the brush or you can use your finger. It doesn't matter. Now, putting on the other colors, yeah, you might want to use the brush because it's going to be a little more precise where you put it. But you could technically do this with your fingers if you want to. They're that easy to use. So if I wanted to do my whole finger here, let's do it. I'll do one eye one way and one eye another. How about that? That'll work, because I'm going to put this whole color on my whole entire eye on both sides. So this is kind of like my transition base color. Basically, that's what I'm using. Let me see if I could do it so you could see it. There we go. Hey, Cole. Hey, I'm doing good. Grandbabies are coming. I'm trying to hurry. But I won't be able to get on here tomorrow. You know, I like to do Sunday lives. And tomorrow we're going to Georgia for Easter, taking the moms, my husband's mother and my mother, and it's going to be a mom day. That's what we're doing tomorrow. So hey, there you go. I did both fingers, I'm sorry. But see how easy that was? But I will use the brush for everything else. I get to talking and I lose my train of thought. I'm sorry. This is just kind of the way I am. That's the southern way. Is that the southern way? Maybe it is. Okay, so there's that color. Oh, it's going to be fun. I had never been there. It's near, if you're familiar with Alabama, from Georgia, it's only about an hour and a half drive from where we are. So the moms, they're looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it too. But it's near Callaway Gardens, in Pine Mountain, Georgia, somewhere like that. I don't know. My husband's going to find it. I'm just riding. That's all I'm doing. Okay, here is Bittersweet. I love this color. I do. It's so pretty. But these are great. If you got hooded eyes or some crepiness and wrinkles, these are so easy to use. Like I said, you can use your finger to put it on. But I'm just going to cover my lid with this color here. And you can see how easy it goes on. And most of the time, I just dab it on. Because if you got any kind of crepiness or loose skin, you don't want to swipe it. Especially if you have a shimmer. Now these we do have Splurge Cream Shadows and a shimmer. And I definitely pat those. These are too easy to work with, though. I mean, you can really kind of swipe these across if you can. If you can't, dab it. Just dab, dab, dab. That's all you need to do. But look how pretty. And it's going to brighten up my eye. Now I'm going to put it on this other side. See, I've got a little bit on here. Maybe too much. So let me get this side for you. Dab it on. And just keep it right on your lid. And this is a brand new color. It just came out, and I just got it, and I've only used it maybe twice. All three of these. I ordered these three at the same time because I thought they would be a really pretty combination. And you get them in Spain? Any shipping options? Yes, actually, I think Younique is in Spain. And we are in Hong Kong. We are in France. We are in Italy. Younique is like everywhere now. Australia. Trying to think of where else it is. But yes, they have international shipping. They do. So if you ordered anything, you could actually get it. When I haven't put a description or anything down there yet, but I will later today. Once the grandbabies are gone, I'll concentrate on getting everything into the description box on what I've used today. There you go. See? 2 colors. Boom. Now, the color that is really fabulous is called Faithful. And it is a mauve brown. And I want you to see how easy it is to use this. This is so pretty. It looks dark. It really looks dark, but it's going to turn out very mauvey brown. It is. I know it looks kind of like chocolate brown right there, but I don't like to put a whole lot of this on there, just a little bit on one end. See, I didn't even put it on that side, just this side. And I like to concentrate it right in the crease first. And if you can't find your crease, remember now, lift it up. Lift it up and you can find your crease right through here. So I'm just going to kind of take it and work it back and forth in that crease. And then I'm going to come right here to the corner, pulling it this way. Very, very light, easy color to use. And I am going to bring it up just a little bit because I do have hooded eyes. So I'm just kind of working it slowly up so that I can get some color up here so you can actually see it. And I want you to be able to see that color, see, because it's so hooded. It's, oh well, I work with it. All right, let's come back and put a little more. And I just kind of build the color that I want. You know, it's very easy because these set to a powder finish. They will. There you go. Now you can see my color. See? I love this stuff. Okay. All right, let's get on this side. I wish my mirror would be where I could get to you better. I'll just try to do it in the phone. How about that? I don't want to distract you, but I'm talking live. I know. I love it. I love doing live. I don't like, I feel alone when I'm doing them by myself. I talk a lot, but, it's not as fun. It's not as fun when you have girlfriends hanging with you and doing your face. That's what I say. I love having girlfriends all over the world. So that's the fun part about doing live. And I'm so glad that YouTube does this now because I do tons of live, on Facebook. I practically live on their live, pretty much. But it is fun. I really need to come up with a better setup so you can see, because it's hard for me to look unless I just pick the mirror up and set it right here and I'm looking at it like that. That would probably work. But these, you don't have to be real precise with these. That's what I love. They're not like doing a shadow. You're not trying to do tight line. A straight line effect. You're just kind of blending the colors in together. And I'm going to use my It's Cosmetic brush right here to do some blending in a minute. But I've got to get this color on first. But I do love this color. I think it's so pretty. And I am going to come in my corners a little more. Okay, there we go. Now let's take this one and blend. It doesn't matter. If you add colors together, you need to blend them. And these do set like a powder, so they are blendable. They're not, but they stay. The staying power is amazing. These will not crease. I have worn these and been out in the heat. And let me tell you, Alabama's hot. In the summertime, you will sweat. But you know what? My makeup never runs. Absolutely not. None of it. I absolutely love Younique. Best products I've ever used, which is the reason I became a presenter. Because, I knew I was going to wear it. Why not share it? That's my motto. Okay, let me look. How does that look? This is a very light look now. It's not supposed to be like dramatic at all. They're very light colors. I'm going to come back and add a little color here. I want a little bit more in this corner. I want a little more color and a little more high up here on my brow. There we go. Now I think I got that like I want it. All right, there we go. Oh, wow, yeah, that looks good. A little bit more over here. And this is totally different. These cream shadows are totally different than using a powder, like loose pigments or eyeshadows. They just go on so different. But I love using them. I think they are beautiful colors. I like it. I really do. Now, I might come back and touch up a little bit with, I started to say bittersweet. Bittersweet. And I apologize for my southern accent. I cannot help it. So if you can't understand what I'm saying, I will try to talk plain. Try to. I'm not real good at not speaking southern, so those of you who are in Spain or somewhere else, just bear with me. Put it in the comments that you didn't understand what I said or something. So, but you know what you can also do with these, and I'm going to do it toward the end when I get done with my eyes. You can also put these on your lips, these colors. And the one that I really love to use on my lip is this Victorious, and we'll do that in a minute. We'll finish it out that way. Okay, so I think I've got it pretty much done. Now we need to do liner. Liner. It's time to do the liner. All right, this one is my precision pencil in the color Proper. So I'm keeping it in the brown. It's like a chocolate brown. It's a really pretty color. I'm going to do this side first because this is my hard side. This is my easy side. So this one requires a little bit more patience. I'm going to say it that way. It requires a little more patience. All right. And I have really close set eyes. So I start right above my pupil and go over. Because I don't want, if I bring everything in to the corners, then my eyes are going to go instead of and I want wide set, more wide set looking eye. So we're just going to, I always start right here in the middle and just kind of work over. And these truly do glide on. They do. They're perfect. And if you have a lot of crepiness, you don't have to do a wing. I wouldn't probably do a wing, depending on the crepiness, or you can do it with a hooded eye though. You can. I'm fixing to do it for you. Because when you're looking at your line, see my line is right there. So what I'm going to do is try to come underneath that line and go out just a tad, and it can be done. You'll see it better on this side when I get over here. But let me get in the corner. And then open your eye. You have to keep your eye open, and you have to find it, and you come underneath it just like that. Keep it open, and you can have your little wing. Well, I call them baby wings. That's what I call them. I want a baby wing. And it's so easy to do it once you get it going. There we go. Now it's just a baby. Yeah, I couldn't do a big huge wing through here. This is just a little tiny wing right through there. Just enough to get the color in the corner. And then the absolutely tight line. I tight line my eye every single time. Let me get through here. Woo! Stay close to the lash line and just draw, people. Look, you get some color in there. Because I don't like to line underneath my eyes. Simply because, see the lines? You can see the lines. I have lines. I have all kinds of stuff going on under there. But, so I don't want a whole lot of darkness under here. I'd rather keep it in my waterline. It's much easier for me that way. So, let me make sure I finished it all. All right, let me make this wing a little bit better. It's hard for me to see. I need to get me a good camera system so I can zoom in. That's what I would love to do. And have me a, I'm still trying to get that wing out there. There we go. See, I'm just kind of dragging it out like that. Now, if you have really crepey eyes, and a lot of loose skin, and you still want to try to line your eye, I probably would not use a pencil. I would definitely use a shadow. Let me see, like this palette right here. This is Addiction Palette 4, my favorite. This is one of my favorite palettes. But you could come in and use a dark color like that and just make you a liner instead of trying to use a pencil, because you just use an angle brush like this and you can make your own. You could just put it right across there, spray it with a little rose water, dip it down in the dark color, and then I use rose water. You can use tap water, but you can spray it and then you can just come right across just like this and make your little liner, and you can just push it out with the brush just like that, and then you'll have you some liner without having to worry about using a pencil and it pulling your skin. So I do that on occasion. Now, they do make a splurge cream shadow in the color, I want to say it's Devious, and it's black. Now, that would be perfect to use for a liner, but I like brown with these colors here, so I have to stick with the brown. All right, let's do this side. And I'm starting right in the middle, going over. Just making my little line. I just sharpened this pencil, so it should work pretty good. Now, let's come underneath and just push it out. Just like that. And then I'm just going to connect it back. I just make a little fat short wing. Fun! See that? Little fat short wing. You don't have to do a whole lot of wing. We make it a little more pointy. There we go. And now I need to connect it right here in the corner. And then I think I've got it. Ta-da! There you go. Now let's tight line. Tight line this side. I dry it off with my finger and then start filling in. And I know this is gross, I'm sorry. But this is the way I have to do it. I have to get in here and really push down and put that color right along that lash line. Right through there. Ta-da! Now, there we go. The only thing I would probably do after this is I would come back and take my, this brush, my cream shadow brush, and let's take a little bit of this color here, again, Faithful, and just run it right underneath for a little color. You know, I like to have color underneath, but not a liner. There we go. And see, that kind of finishes, it connects everything. So that's what you want to do. You want to connect it all right through here. And you don't use a lot. Less is more. I'm all about a smoky eye. I really love a smoky eye, so that's what you're seeing. There we go. See, that is really pretty. The colors blend together really well. I'm not used to wearing just total matte colors. I do like a shimmer on my lid. And if I wanted to, I could come back and add a little shimmer at this point. But I want to keep this all neutral. This is a neutral day for me. The grandbabies are coming. And I got to be neutralized here. So, now, there we go. Oh, that is pretty color. All right. One thing you might want to keep in mind, if you want an instant eye lift, I'm looking for my brush, is you can define underneath your eyebrows. So that's an awesome way too to get the dimension you need, like have an instant eye lift. It just lifts everything up. So I'm looking for my It's Cosmetic brush, and it is a perfect brush for this to do. You know, you got to have so many brushes to do your face. It's ridiculous, I know. But I don't see it over here. God knows where I put it. I'm so bad about stuff. I tell you what, though, we're going to improvise. I do that quite often. We'll use this brush. This is an angle brush. I can do it with this. Now, I'm going to use the color Velour. This is concealer, actually. This is our Touch Skin Perfecting Concealer, which is what I have on underneath here. And I highlight with it, come down my nose with it, and I go around my eyes. I do the whole gamut with this. So, but we're going to take a little bit on this brush right here. Not much. I'm going to put it like front and back. Just squeeze it out just a little, because this stuff goes a long way. Let me see if I can get this to do. This is not the brush I normally like to use. I love my other brush, but I don't see it anywhere. And it could be that the grandbaby likes it too, and she might have taken it. That's probably what happened. I'll go back there and find it somewhere. But take this and just run right along, right underneath your brow. This brush is not going to work as well, but we're going to deal with it. And it'll give you a little more light up through here. It really does give you a lift. And then take your finger and just smooth it in, because that's where you want it mostly, right in this area, right underneath your brow. Ta-da! And it just gives you a little bit of lift. Let me put a little more on it. Not much. And then we're going to do this side. Try to be sparingly with this. You don't want a whole lot. There we go. And then you just smooth it in with your finger. Sometimes your finger's your best tool, people. It really is. Your finger's warm, and so is your face. And when you put these products on, like when I put this underneath my eye, you know what I do? I sometimes I just let it set there a few minutes, and then it will warm up to my face, and it's better. You can spread it out better. It's easier to do, because I always use my little blending bud to do it with this thing. These are Real Tech. This is a Real Tech blending bud, beauty blender, whatever you want to call it, and it's from Walmart. So if you have a Walmart near you, they have these. But, okay, so now all I have to do is mascara. And I don't know if you've ever seen 3D Fiber Lash Mascara, but that's what I'm using today. And I'm going to curl my lashes. Got to do that, because they're non-existent until I have to find them, so I have to curl them first. And this is Younique's little curl, and isn't it cute? It's so cute. I love this little thing. It's pink. That's why I like it. It's my favorite color. So let's come, and I get as close to the lash line as I can, and I squeeze, and then I pump it like 8 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the cheerleader in me. You know, everything's an 8 count when you're a cheerleader. So let's put this on. This is the gel. This is like a 2-step process. It's gel, fibers, gel. And the first part is gel, which is basically like mascara. And you put it on just like you would regular mascara. And you can already see it start to happen. They're going to get, I love these. It makes you look like you have falsies when you don't. And it's just such a pretty look. It finishes out your face. It's going to, my lashes with this nude kind of matte eye look, my lashes are going to pop a little better today, because there's not a whole lot of color on my eye, yet it is color on my eye. But the lashes are going to stand out. And I really don't have a technique to tell you what to do. If you have a favorite technique of how you put on yours, I like to try to hit it. You see me doing it really slow, because I like to hit every lash with the gel and get it all the way to the tips, because getting it to the tips is important when using this. And these are the fibers. See how I'm all on there? It's a cute little wand. It's real skinny. And then you can, what I normally do is pinch them in like that, or you can roll it in your hand. That way you make sure all of them are in the wand, because they sometimes you're going to wind up with some on your face, but that's okay. They come right off. They're just little fibers. And then I go midline up, just like that. And the fibers adhere to that gel, and you start getting a lot more volume, and you're going to get length. I'm really more about volume, because I don't have a whole lot of lashes, you know, until I put this on. Now turn the wand around. Let me get the other side with some fibers. This is pretty incredible mascara. This was actually the first product that Younique ever had. So, you like the mascara? You say 3D lash? Yes, 3D lash fiber. It's 3D lashes plus. Well, look at that. Yeah! Hey, I wouldn't have lashes if it wasn't for this. But this is the first product I ever bought from Younique. And when Younique started, this was the only product they had. And now it's just branched out into skincare and everything. We have so many great products. And this month's kudos is the Flawless 4. And I have a video. I'll link that in here too today. Just kind of bear with me till I get stuff put in the description box because my grandbabies are going to be here soon. All right. When you use this mascara, make sure you finish with gel, because if you don't, the fibers will fall on your face. So you have to do gel, fibers, gel. Seal the deal is what I call it. Seal it. Like that. Now and this is buildable. Guess what? You can come back. I'm not going to do it today, but you can come back and add more fibers and get more length. So you can make them really, really, really long if you want to. But I always put a little bit on the bottom. I don't put fibers on the bottom though. I just put the gel because it just doesn't need. I don't need fibers down there. Some people do. I guess it depends. What's weird is my eyelashes on the bottom are longer than what's on the top. I'm like in reverse or something. I don't know why that happens. But see the difference? And it makes the eye just pop now. Mascara is your friend. And so are brows. I did my brows this morning. I need to do a tutorial on the brows. 7, 8. I got to count 8. I'm sorry. I did my brows this morning with our Brow Obsession palette. And these colors. Yeah, it's got the wax in it. It's got highlighting colors. These are fab. These are awesome. And I think I got the brunette color is what I've got here. Yes, this is the brunette. It comes in 3 different. You got a light, medium, dark, pretty much. is the way it goes. But I got brunette. I probably should have got the blonde. But I'm not a real blonde. I'm technically a brunette. So I just like to look like a blonde. I had it done yesterday. It looks pretty good. She did a good color job. I'm ready for summer now. All right, see, you can't even see my lashes over here. So let's work on this side. Let's get some going. Don't tell, I don't care. I really don't. I love to share everything I do, good or bad, good or bad. I'm with you. I'm with you. You know, girlfriends are the bomb. I love girlfriends. My best friend lives in Florida. And so we don't get to see each other as much as we would like to. But she supports me in my crazy love of makeup also, because she's a hairdresser. She has no choice. I probably should have been a hairdresser, but I would have probably loved it because I love that atmosphere. I love women. I got my own hairs on here. Lord, how did I get that on there? There we go. Oh, I missed that. Did it say Australia? Your best friend's in Australia? Is that what you said? I was trying to catch it. Too far. Yes, too far. Well, actually, she's only about a 2.5 hour drive from me. But it's just getting the time to go because I can't, you know, just jump in the car and go. I have my mother to take care of now. So my life is full. And I do work a full-time job. But this is my fun job. I got to get that. My hair or something's on there. There we go. Got it. But I love this. And this is why I'm popping on here today. I love sharing it. I never thought I would do live videos. But for me, it's what I love to do best. Because if I screw up, you can see it. And it might help you learn, because if I screw up sometimes, then, you know, I have to fix it, and then you learn how to fix it, right? So that's the whole part of teaching. That's basically what I'm doing. I really like it live too. It's just, you can talk to people. I love talking to people. It's like I said, I feel alone the other way. I really do. There we go. Woo, this one's getting a lot of fibers on it. Let me get over here in this corner. It's going to smooth out in just a second. Wow. It's getting big. This stuff is incredible. Incredible. And I've never worn falsies. I wouldn't even know how to put them on. And I know a lot of my friends do the lash extensions, and my God, they spend a lot of money. This stuff's $29, and it lasts me 3 months. And I use it every single day. So, and yeah, it might take a little longer to put on, but, you know, actually it's kind of fun putting it on because of how it turns out. Now, if you let this dry, and maybe you have some that you want to separate, you know, you can use either some people use a baby diaper pen, and some people I use this. I use this side of this brow brush because it just works perfectly. You can just come through and separate the ones you want to separate. So that's another tip when using this mascara. If you see some that actually get stuck together, and you want to make them look more feather-like, you can use that tool. But most of the time it goes on pretty straightforward. There we go. And gotta do the bottom. Just a little. There. Ta-da! That's pretty. Pretty amazing. To go from nothing to that. Yeah. And somebody will say, gosh, your lashes are so pretty. I'm like, yeah, they're not natural, but I guess they are because they're natural fibers. I can get away with that. I can say, yes, they are natural because these are natural fibers. They're not going to hurt your eyes. And they're ophthalmologist tested. So, you know, it's just like if you cried, like when this stuff dries, and there's another cool way to curl your lashes. I need to do a tutorial just on this alone with showing you how to curl your lashes, do these, using the brush, and simply, like, you can use a hairdryer to curl your lashes with this. And you put the hairdryer underneath. I don't have it out. I did it yesterday. And when you get to this point, you can and the heat sets it and pushes them up all at the same time. It's beautiful. I love this mascara, Cole. I do. So here we go. I've already got on Pouty. And Pouty is a beautiful lip liner. I keep losing everything. Here it is. It's this color. It's a nude color. It's like a rose mauve color, pretty much. But what I want to do is go ahead and I fill it. What I do is I line my lips. We're going to finish this look. Let's just finish it out. And fill it in. I fill everything in. And I'd already done it once, but I did it for you now. So, just simple. All you have to do. And then what I want to do is come back and use some of this Victoria's, which is the first color I put on when we started this little fun venture. And you put it right here in the center. It's to give you kind of a ombre, you know, if you like an ombre look. And just smooth it in. Look, and then you come up here and you put some here. And it gives you the appearance of having a more pouty, bigger lip. Pretty much that's what we're after. All right, there you go. And then I'm going to use a lip bonbon over it. So this is a lip bonbon. This is my favorite. This is chocolate truffle. And it's a pretty color. It's in our color scheme today. And you just took it and put it right there. Go back and forth. And it winds up being really pretty on your lips. With a little bit of light right down to the center. See? Light. Like it. It's my favorite look. This is my out the door look when I want to be quick and just get gone. out. But yeah, the lashes are fantastic. Now when they dry, see they're pretty much about dry now. I do this sometimes. I'll take and just push them up like that. And that's one way to curl them too. Just take your finger and just push them up. It's like that. And then you're kind of curling them at the same time. There you go. 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. That's awesome, isn't it? Yeah. Wow factor every day. Every time I put it on, I'm like, wow. And I've been wearing it for 2.5 years. And so I still go, wow, every time I use it. Okay, there's my finished look, y'all. Yay! Now I can go play with the grandbabies. I hope you guys have a great Easter. And I am fixing to pop on out of here and go hug on my babies. I hear them out there. Oh, thank you. Gracias. Okay, I will. Thank you. See you guys. And next Sunday, usually I pop on here on Sunday morning, so live. So if you really want to keep watching stuff live, then, you know, feel free to pop in on Sunday morning. And I usually do it probably about this time of day, because I don't like to get up too early on a Sunday morning. Now you know that. I have to have some kind of beauty sleep. And anyway, and hey, in the comments below, if there's something you want to see a tutorial on, put it in the comments, and please like and share and, you know, subscribe if you're watching this. All right, see you later. Y'all have a great day and happy Easter.